Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Dragon Ball Z episode 217 and 218, maybe 219. We'll see how the first two go. In the live chat, we have Modru, Odinoko, Walid, the Jolly D, Joestar, Dark Shadow is here, Doji, Niharu, Espada, Rodriguez, welcome. Eckhart, Booty, Vero-chan, Walid, Not Me is popped by. If I didn't, Twimby, Jeremy, if I didn't give you a shout out, Mike, Coffee Coke, Tove, P-Bay. Thank you guys for joining me live at DB Saturday. Is always so fun. And it's fun to hang out and chat with everyone, just as long as people aren't spoiling or getting a little bit ahead of themselves. As you can see, I have purple hair now for a while. Apparently, it looks the same color as this guy's tongue, which was exactly what I was going for. So, mission accomplished. I'm looking forward to find out what the hell is going on. Plus, Walid says DBZ Saturday on Goten Day. Yay! Happy Goten Day to everyone who is here live. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay, so he can fly, she can fly, everyone can fly. He kind of, I'm not gonna lie, as it goes up, I for a second thought I was gonna see Riku's face. They have the same body type. I chose one hell of a week to dye my hair purple. You can do it. Okay, but she's still, okay. Oh. I'm half expecting like his head to pop off and some little guy controlling him on the inside. You can do it! Gambare! You have to try something different! I mean, if breaking his neck didn't kill him... I mean, not that she's trying to kill him, but I'm just saying. You need something new. You need to, like... I know he's not there because he has faith in his daughter. He literally thinks like she'll win easily. He doesn't even need to be there. But now, knowing what's happening up there, it's like, oh my god. I have to try something different, but I mean, I don't even know what. What can she do? Oh, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Now it's no, this should be against the rules. Count fast, bitch! Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10! Done! Go! Why is this guy not counting? This guy's clearly cheating. Something? His neck broke. I want to root for her too, but this is too much. No, stop! She was gonna fall out and he pulled her back in. There's something against the rules about that. He's going to punch her in the face. One time for every time she punched him in the face. Uh-oh. Vert! Hello, Vert. First of all. Second of all, he might not even be alive, really. So what do her punches, little human punches, mean to whatever he is? There's something. He's doping. There's something. Where are you punching her even? Like her belly? What's that gonna do? You're gonna break ribs? I guess she did break his neck, though. Ah, she's used to it. We get period cramps every month. This is nothing. No, I'm joking. Just let her fall out already. Ref, pull her out. Or announcer guy, pull her out. Pull her. Great Saiyaman-san. She's too proud. But then, if you're not gonna concede, please, I don't know, you gotta do something, because you can't just keep getting beaten. What's the point of that? You need like a plan. Just show me you have a plan. A plan. Something. 대조부다. Oh, I thought it's just a cute. It's a cute. 대조부다. What a good boy. But what's he gonna do? Find a rule book. Somewhere. This has to be against the rules. This has to be like... Because if he intervenes... Seriously, how can this... How can... You waited until now to say that, you fucking thumb! You look like a giant veiny thumb! You suck! Both of you! I've been holding that in for a while, okay? The difficult part is, like, what would the rule be? Because if you look at past Tenkaichi Budokai, many times, I mean, the one was winning and the other one came back from that. But this crossed a line. But how do you make a rule for that? You know? Because a lot of times the other side came back from being the underdog, looking like he was about to be defeated, and I mean, if Piccolo wasn't counted out for blowing up the entire arena, I don't think this counts either. Says Twin B. Watch yourself! Oh, he had so much faith in her. Mr. No Nekovich doesn't stand a chance against Gohan. I guess the rules is that she doesn't give up. Like, Piccolo passes out and the match continues. Yeah, but like, when one side is clearly messing with the other side, like playing games like that, where she was gonna fall out and then she didn't. He pulled her back. And she is not passing out, but she's like, she could have died. So there has to be like a rule to compensate for that, but I can't really, it's too vague. It's too difficult to pinpoint like what would the rule, because you also don't want to, because there are many fights where the person comes back. you know, and the underdog wins. And I don't know. I guess this is too rare of an occurrence to actually make a rule for it, but still.
そうです。命に別状はないそうですか。
この人は親切にここまで運んでくれたんじゃ。
苦労だった。後で私のサインをやろう。
はい。どうも。
邪魔だからもう行ってもいいぞ。
In UFC, if a fighter gets to a point where a fighter no longer can defend themselves, the referee will stop the fight.
ごはんくん。あいつをやっつけて。うん。2回戦目はあいつと当たる。
何を言ってるんだ、ビーデル。あんなイカれたようなやつには無理だ。
He didn't get it. He got it!
お前たちできてるんじゃないだろうな。
Well.
よりによってあんなめちゃくちゃ弱そうなやつ。
静かに。
Oh, 静かに。
ところで気を許してはいかんぞ。ゴク。またまた嫌な予感がするんじゃ。
I haven't heard Karin in a really long time, but he sounds a little bit different.
カリン様も感じている嫌な予感とはのないことが待ち受けているのだろうか。
That was tough to watch. That was just, and you wanna, a little part of you really, really wants to believe that she can come back, come up with something new. She can have an awakening. Like her hair is gonna turn. You know, I know she's not, but you know, a little part of you wants something. Like, bye, Darshan. I'll see you later. Thank you, Niharu, for the sub. Japanese voice actors really will voice someone until they can't. Yeah, we've talked about that before. But I don't know, Karin. I haven't heard Karin in too long to be sure if I had senzu beans, I would probably use one even if I just stubbed my toe. That hurts so much. I'm not gonna lie. The other day I was hiking with my parents and the hanku, and the second half of the hike I did barefoot, which was great, until I stubbed my toe. Ooh, I'll take her. Yes. Quick unrelated question. Annoy your pets when they're resting? No. I pet them sometimes and that annoys them. So maybe. If they were having a nice dream, I don't know. Here we go. It's a theory based on how she talks. Sounds similar to the other person. Oh, okay. I don't think it makes a difference. I was just curious.
おい、本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。
大丈夫です。時間はかかりますが命に別状はありません。
Her name is Nasty? What?
ミスターサッター、レポーターのナッシーです地区ですが、ビーデルさんのご容体はいかがでしょうか。
This is so rude. Reporters are so rude. Like wait quietly outside and let him come talk to you when he's ready. This is a family difficult time.
ビーデルは世界チャンピオン、ミスターサタンの娘だぞ。心配ないからさっさと消えろ。今日はサインはお休みだ。このミスターサタンが必ず首を洗うようにそう伝えろ。めっためたのギッタギタにしてやるとな。スポポビッチなどにビーデルがどういうことなんだ。
Yeah. He cheated. I don't know how, but he did. Oh, this is what people were saying last time about his hair. I guess I missed it because this is the first time I'm seeing his hair. He looks glorious. What happened, my guy? Wait, he said... I was so distracted by his hair. It looks like He-Man or something.
もっと私を見習って良い子のお手本にならなければダメだよ。
Dramatically falls to the ground.
気が済んだ。ビーデル、どうせスポポビッチを甘く見て舐めた。
You don't know! You weren't there! If you were there, you can have opinions! But you don't know!
ごはんくん、
何？
Very sneaky.
グレートサイヤマン。シャプナー、グレートサイヤマン、誰かに似てない？
俺が正体を暴いてやる。
死人らしくもう少し遠慮すれば可愛げもあるが。
To be fair, I'm kind of hungry too. He needs to fuel up before his big match. The food in the other world ain't all that yummy. When did he grow a mustache?
してるんじゃ。
ポポビッチだとかシンだとか奴らいろいろありそうだからな。なんか面白くなりそうだ。
ポポビッチ、今度の奴らかもしれんぞ。抜かるなよ。
これさえあれば一発でわかる。
The fuck is that?
早く肩をつけたいもんだぜ。
次はいよいよご飯だな。相手はキビトとかいうやつよ。キビトだかシビトだか知んねえけど、ほらのご飯の勝ちだ。
先ほどのビーデル選手ですが、かなりの怪我ではあるものの、命には別状はないそうですので、どうかビーデルファンの皆さん。
Honestly, the fact that she's not dead is impressive. Like, holy crap, that guy beat the shit out of her, and she's like a normal human being. I don't know if she'll ever be able to have kids, but at least she's alive. Keep beating her belly.
ちょっとだけ待ってもらえませんか。ほんの少しで構いませんから。ビーデルさんを治す不思議な薬があるんです。
It reminds me of an episode of Big Bang Theory when this one guy Zach, he can't have a baby, and he says maybe it has something to do with the fact that me and my frat boys used to play a game where we beat each other in the nuts. But the doctor says, who knows?
ああ、ここんとこは作ってなかったらしいけど、2粒だけあったぞ。
So there were 3 and now there's 2.
すいません、ちょっとだけ待ってください。すぐ来ますから。キビとっつのもただもんじゃねえぞ。あのシンつうやつの方もそこが知れねえけどな。
奴らが何者かなど俺には関係ない。この日をどんなに待っていたことか。俺はカカロットと戦い勝てばいいんだ。
頑張れ頑張れベジータ。頑張れ頑張れ。
すいません、入ります。ビーデルさん、
誰が入っているんだ。
急いでいますので。
貴様。
いいからいいから。ビーデルさん、騙されたと思ってこの豆食べてみて。
私もらうわ。
ガー。
きっと何か不思議なことが起こるんでしょう。
こら。
じゃあみんな待ってるから。
Thank you, Shura. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty intimate. Just a little bit. Because you know that they like each other. Like, cause they feed each other senzu all the time. But that's too much. That's too much. Okay, well, I guess she's like, what, 16, 17? But still, it's too much! Aww. No, I'll see myself out for that one. Nah, it's not the... It's no joke that Sotos wouldn't have also made if he was here.
お待たせしました。もういい
It's just a joke. A joke is a joke. I was doing stuff at 16 and 17, so we all know. But now I'm an adult and she my baby. And he my baby, but then sometimes he looks so attractive and then I get all confused again. All their muscles! And his glowing hair!
グレートサイヤなんてどこかで。
No, you can... I haven't looked up Videl's VA yet because I haven't recognized her. So give me until the end of the episode and then I'll decide if I... But I don't think if I haven't recognized her yet.
そのご飯じゃないか。
何？おい、ちょっと貸せ。本当だ、ご飯だ。
名前を借りて内緒で出場したんじゃないの？ファイトご飯。
しかし、まさかご飯が。
そうか。頭につけてたやつが取れちゃったからだ。
No, you want to keep that on. What about if they use an attack with the light? You always need sunglasses in a fight.
だから大騒
Oh
ぎ
no!
に
No!
なって
No! 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 Now he can't fight. No, he's gonna lose. Everything is getting messed up. This.
スーパーサイヤ人とやらになるのだ。もしもの場合、本当に私たちの助けとなるか。
Oh.
どうしてスーパーサイヤ人のことに助けになるのかって。
そのことはいずれすぐにわかる。まずはスーパーサイヤ人の実力を見たいのだ。
こんなみんなの前でスーパーサイヤ人になんて。なんだよ。なんか話してんな。ス スーパーサイヤ人になれってさ、あいつ。
どうだあいつたちは。違う、あいつらじゃない。エネルギーが低い。
なんだピッコロ、なんかあんのか？
何かわからない。
ごはんさんを利用させていただきます。申し訳ありません。これから何が起こってもしばらく動かないでいただきたいのです。どうかよろしく。
So maybe there's like a universal problem and they need to test if Gohan, cause remember how Goku left. Okay, you are the strongest now, Gohan. The world is in your hands. I have faith in you and the others who are left. But now it's like not just a problem, cause that is the Daikai. So what if there's like a universal problem, and they need Gohan's help? But the problem is now, like, my brain is starting to think about a freaking arc name that people keep dropping. Swear to God, if they weren't patrons, I would ban them. But I might anyway ban them. Because now I can't help but think, okay, about this and that, and the arc name, and is that the problem? Is that the character? Is that, you know?
諦めるか。
Oh.
わけのわからんやつの言うことなど聞け。
このお方は海王神様だ。大海王も含めた全ての海王たちの神だ。
聞いたことあっぞ、海王様から。おめえが海王神様か。
うるせえぞおめえら。これからすんげえことになんだからよ。よーく見とけバカ。
Baka! Oh, here we go! Okay, let me just prepare myself.
ご飯が
Oh, fuck.
サイヤ人に変身。ヤムーたちの目的とは一体何が始まるのだろうか。
Yes, yes, yes. Get on with it. Get on with it. Let's move to the next one. Woo! Waku waku, waku waku. We're doing another one. Cause if this has to go on YouTube, and this second episode was good, like in terms of, you know, progression and then stuff happening and you know, and the information and but we can't end it there on YouTube. We have to for YouTube, for the people who have to wait like months for my reaction to come to YouTube. You know, I have to for their sakes, cause otherwise they would have to wait like a few more days after this. ワクワクワクワクワクワク。
あんたの希望通りスーパーサイヤ人になりますよ。ご飯がスーパーサイヤ人になると。
I'm just saying, he gets to go to school afterwards. All he needs is one of those Men in Black little bleep things, and then as people are leaving the venue, you just bleep, bleep, bleep. Erase everyone's memories.
おそらく先ほどのスポポビッチとヤムという二人がですが、先ほども言ったように決して手出しはしないでください。
手出しなんかしないさ。ご飯ならあんな二人軽く倒してしまいますよ。
どうでしょうか。命まで奪いはしないと思います。あの二人の目的は強いエネルギーだけでしょうから。
Or you could go around.
何？スーパーサイヤ人の壁をさらに？
Yeah, Videl hasn't seen it. Whoa. Literally just lifted them up and they fell right back down to where they were.
おい、これを。凄まじいエネルギー。あいつだ。
変身したごはんくんがまさか
ご飯が金色の戦士だったなんて。
どうだ
Dada!
言った通りだぜ。
Baka! All of them! Bakas!
なんというとてつもないパワー。
あの野郎。セルをやった頃はまだまだこんなものじゃなかったぞ。平和ボケしてトレーニングをサボってやがったか。それでも想像以上の素晴らしいパワーですよ。あのパワーを止められるか。
But he's not actually angry right now. He's much better, obviously, at getting there. But I still think that he could probably go further.
よし、いただくぞ。
ぞあのエネルギーを。
Oh god.
一致
And they're not allowed to do anything? Why? No! Don't let them do it! No! Why? Don't do it!
なんで
私を信じてください。
Don't. Why? But why?
ごはんくんに何する話してごはんくんが殺されちゃう
ご飯は簡単に死んだりしねえ。
なの
Yeah, me too. Why? Why?
黙って見ていなさい。
なんで兄ちゃんが殺されちゃうよ
パパたちはなんで
Oh, Papa Tachi.
スポポビッチ、いいぞ。もう目いっぱいエネルギーを吸い込んだ。意外と簡単だったな。
Now please tell us why. Die, Kai.
まだです。まだ何もしないで。大丈夫。孫悟飯様、キビトがすぐ。
Okay.
もしよろしければ、私と一緒にあなたたちも来てください。とても助かります。
どうするよ悟空。
Well, you've listened to him so far, so you might as well keep listening and trust the Die Kai guy.
ご飯はあの海王神様が助かるっつってんだからよ。
Honestly, after seeing Videl get beaten up so bad, this is not even like. I mean, it's not great, but I'm just saying. And I trust the guy, the Die Kai guy with that hair. You know, that's trustworthy hair, you know.
ごはんくん大丈夫
じゃあ俺も行こうかな。クリリンどうすんだ？気に入っててくれ。嫁さんに伝えてくから。あ
Gotta let the ball and chain. What? The chain and ball. How do you say that?
カカロット、この後の後なんだぞ。
ベジータ、今それどこじゃねえんじゃねえか？
太陽神だかなんだか知らんが、あんなやつのことなんか。
I wanna fight you! Wait, what did you say? I was busy making fun of how short you are. I mean, how adorably normal height you have. Cause it's just Goku's really tall.
様と一対一の決着をつけたいだけだ。
You saw what just happened to his son, right? You saw. Shh, I was joking, you guys. Did you not? Should I have a sign that says I'm making a joke? Because I can't poke too much fun at him because his fans.
あったらおめえもついてこいよ。向こうでやろうぜ。
決まったようだな。行くぞ。
ピコロ。ご飯のこと任せといて本当にいいんだな。
大丈夫だ。孫悟飯を回復させたらすぐに私も行く。孫悟飯も行くと思う。
Ooh.
悪いけどそういうわけだから。じゃあ殺さないように試合やってくれよ。
やばそうだったら逃げなよおう
みんなどこ行くの？
お前も行けばわかる。
はいといてください。運びますから。
まあ黙って見ていろ。まだフルパワーにならない底知れぬ力だ。これほどまで巨大で純粋なエネルギーで動いている人間がいるとは、奴らがこれを欲しがるわけだ。
ごはんくん大丈夫なのね
前よりパワーがついたみたいだ。何者だよあんた。
一緒に来るがいい。何もかも話してやろう。
Now this Tenkaichi Budokai is not at all going as I expected. Someone said, imagine where did they say it? Imagine like a competition where half of the people just up and leave. The spectators want a refund.
またあの小僧と一緒か。
Baka? Who that's my son you're talking
交
about.
際は絶対に認めんぞ
Your daughter would be so lucky.
私も一緒に行っていい？いっぱいあるの。知りたいことが。お願い。
やめた方がいいよ。絶対にやばいことがあるんだ。
ダメだって言っても行くわ。
ビデル
危なくなったら絶対逃げるって約束できる？
うん。
分かった。行こう。
Honestly, they don't really need a refund because they came for a show, right? And they've got a show so far. I mean, think about all the drama. Toriko da.
先ほどから皆さん飛んでらっしゃいます。
飛行少女になってしまったのか
ずいぶん古いですね。
これで魔人様は蘇ることができる。バビリ様もお喜びになられるぞ。
I feel like I'm just gonna say Bobbidi, Bibbidi, fucking what? Bobbidi, boop. See, Majin would have gotten a good reaction out of me, just FYI, if people hadn't been dropping arc names for like a couple of weeks now, including someone that asked me to react to the Dragon Ball Z Kai opening song for this part or something, which is apparently filled with spoilers and the big moments and like... I love that song. I'm hungry.
いただけましたね。助かります。あの二人はただ利用されているだけです。ずる賢い魔導士に。魔導士？ビビディという極悪な魔導士がいました。
Bibidi?
ある日、
Bibidi?
とんでもない怪
You
物
keep saying that word!
とてつもなく恐ろしい魔人です。
今の見てみやつだな。
生物に恐怖を与えるためだけに生まれてきた怪物です。
Oh, wait. Let me just read all this again. That Bibidi accidentally conjured up an extraordinary
とんで
monster.
もない怪物を
Back when people could only walk, there's an extremely clever
ずる賢い
Madoshi, warlock.
はい、やっと
So
人
wait,
類が
don't answer it, it's a rhetorical question. But here's my question. So Babadi is the... Okay, wait. Never mind.
とてつもなく恐ろしい魔人です。
So I've heard about the Majin Buu when I was a kid. I know the color of his skin. Let's just say that.
見てみやつだ。
No reason or feeling, and did nothing but perform.
So
where's it been all this time?
生まれてきた怪物です。そんなことなら俺たちサイヤ人だって。いいえ、ベジータさん。当時、カイオシンは5人いました。フリーザ程度なら一撃で倒
We could have defeated. Each of us were such that we could have defeated
せる
in
ほど
one
の腕の持
blow.
ち主でしたよ。そのカイオシンのうち4人までもが魔人ブーに殺されてしまいました。あの野郎、心の中まで読めるのか。魔人ブーを一時的に弾の中に封印し動けなくしておいたぐらいです。
ビビディは封じ込めた魔人ブーをこの地球に持ち込んだ。地球を次のターゲットにするためにチャンスだった。海王神様は封印を解く前にビビディを殺すことができたのだ。余計な刺激を与えぬ方が良いと考えられたからだ。それに
It might like trying to destroy it might have like awakened it or activated it.
魔導士ビビディには子供がいたのです。魔導士
BBD Junior! He was another Madoshi, had the same heart.
バビディという。どうやらバビディも魔人ブーの封印を解くことができそうなのです。
BBD Babidi Boo, for real, for real.
天下一武道会の裏側でうごめいていたものの正体が海王神。神たちの目的は魔導士バビディの狙いを阻止することだったのだ。
So what I know from as a kid, I know about Boo. I didn't know about Bibbidi or Babidi. And I know what he looks like, but other than that, and now that I think about it, after having watched, 200 plus episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and I know about like transformations, I guess I would know about 2 forms of Boo. So, but I didn't know that it was the next arc until like 2 or 3 weeks ago when people started name dropping. And in the end, it only takes away like a little bit of the fun we could have had today about excitement, you know, realizing what's to come. In the long run, I don't think it will mess with the reactions too much because I have seen 0 fights or anything. Like, even how the Tenkaichi Budokai was up to now, I'm like, what? I thought we were gonna have like, you know, and now it's... We all know the real hero is, I don't know, that there are stars and then ton. Imagine a villain so terrifying that his name is Boo. Boo! You made a whole list only for everything to fall apart. I know, right? It's not the biggest deal, but they could have waited. How hard is it to say the next arc instead of the name? Or, you know, just watch. Like, how hard is it not to say anything? So, let me just... A comment that I got... What frustrates me is they want me to react to it. This was the comment. Let me just read it. Please, please, please react to Dragon Ball Z Kai 2014 opening of Boo Saga, please. And I'm like, okay... I sent this to Booty and he was like, it's filled with spoilers, like of big moments. So why would I react to that? Why, when, you know, my mods went to the trouble of editing the opening song for me so that there were no spoilers up until I could watch it, why would I react to... They don't spend a second listening to my intros, reviews. They skip to like specific fights they want to see my reaction to. And then... So they literally don't care. They just want me to sit down, do like an ooh-ah reaction to things that they want to see and then move on. Probably that's why they want me to react to the opening so that I can see all the most hyped things and then they can move on to the next video. I don't know. Toriyama decided that Goku versus Vegeta in the first round because he knew it was not going to happen anyway. For now. That comment was also made on the Dunkirk movie reaction instead of a DB reaction. I'm fully sure it was setting a trap. Do you think so? But how stupid... It's the most stupid trap. Do they not think I'm gonna ask my mods? I'm gonna show my mods? Like, do they think I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll react for whatever you want, and then I sit down and react to it, and then I was spoiled? Is that what they think? So you're saying that they didn't comment it on a Dragon Ball video because they were hoping to, like, so my mods wouldn't see and like, warn me. Ah, well, but it's not so bad. I'm still looking forward to... the house. Like, I mean, I always knew who Frieza was. I didn't know when he was gonna arrive, but the best parts of the Frieza arc is, you know, watching the fights and stuff. So there's still a lot. I wanted to point out that some people are just exhausting. We can record DBZ Kai opening 4. That's safe. It's the Android arc. Well, if there's DBZ Kai stuff I should react to, then let me react to 1 to 4. For example, like, let me just react to all of them. But then that should be in a separate video. And then you should ask that. Like, can you react to DBZ Kai opening 1 to 4? They're all safe. Because you finished the arcs. Recognize Videl's VA, so I don't mind looking her up. Honestly, at this point, it could be freaking Bulma. No, I'm just joking because I watched Vash the Stampede, Trigun, I mean. And Bulma's voice actress in that, and I was like, no way, I don't recognize this. And then it was freaking Bulma in one of the characters. The episode mentioned in the trivia is the episode in which Gohan attacks Frieza's second form until Frieza impaled Kuririn and Gohan is heavily injured, including being stepped on the head by Frieza. This episode was heavily edited on various networks, especially Cartoon Network, due to the amount of violence and blood similar to the early episode Gohan attacks. So maybe with regards to Videl bleeding so much, like nose, mouth, being beaten, like probably they cut a lot of the attack short. Like instead of being punched 3 times, she was being punched once. Well, it was never 3 times. It was like 10 times every time. Spopovitch grabbing Videl's leg to prevent her from going out of bounds is exclusive to the anime. Oh. In the manga, when Spopovitch, or Nonekovichi as someone said, picks up Videl and knees her in the face, he knocks her teeth out. In the anime, her teeth don't come out. Oh! It showed that? Jesus, the fight was crazy. Mr. Satan, posing in front of the mirror before the tournament, officially tells him once again that his daughter is losing, which he waves off being preposterous is exclusive to the anime. I didn't mind that addition because it just felt to me like he has 100% faith in his daughter because he fought that guy before and he knows she can beat him. But clearly something happened. Something big happened between then and now. I think a Senzu would make a lost tooth grow back. I think so. Conan says there is an interview where Toriyama said Gohan didn't fit as a main character. Mugetsu says because he doesn't share the same motivation as Goku. I'd like to read the... It has to, since we've seen characters lose their teeth and get them back again. Yeah, but that could also just be like a convenience thing. Or like a looks thing, like, imagine. But I do think that actually Senzu beans will let your teeth grow back. In the manga, Goku does not take long getting the Senzu beans. I assumed as much. Simply grabbing them and coming back shortly afterwards. This episode had the highest rating for the Dragon Ball Z series on Fuji TV with a 27.5% rating share. What does that mean? 27.5% rating share. I don't know what that means. Like a rating share. What is a rating share? I should Google that. In TV audience measurement, a rating represents the percentage of all households with TVs that are tuned to a specific program. While a share, so like if there's 100% of people that have TVs that are watching, or 100% of the people watching, I guess, or that have TVs, I don't know if they need to be on. So like 1% is watching that, 1% is watching that, 1% is watching that, and then 27% is watching that. That makes sense. Households tuned in to a TV program. All households tuned in. So 20%. So like more than a quarter of all people who have TVs were watching that when it was airing. They need to be on, okay, to be counted, okay. Wow, that's amazing. Out of all the people subscribed to my channel, no, I think out of all the people watching, not subscribe, watching my videos, and those that have where they are listed, 24.7% is Japan, 10% is United States, and 8% is Indonesia, 5.2% India, 3.9% Brazil, and that's the top 5. After that, it gets less than 3%. Philippines 2.7, Mexico 2.5, France 2.3, Germany 2.3, Thailand 2.2, and then Malaysia 1.8 and less. And then everything is like 1% and 0 point something percent. The smallest one that is showing from the top 50, it just shows the top 50. So the smallest percentage being shown is Switzerland, 0.2%. But there's a ton of places that have 0.2%. It's just that, yeah, the smallest number is Switzerland. But they're there. They're in the top 50. That's just Cherry. Yeah, just Cherry watching my videos. What are my top 3? Japan, 24%. United States, 10%. Indonesia, 8%. I'm not so sure, considering future Gohan lost an arm and never regrew it. But maybe there weren't Senzu beans anymore. Madreva says, wow, go Indonesia. I already read that. Next one. And this is Videl's VA if you want to look. Who wanted to mention her? Because I would never have known. Someone wanted to maybe say it's a character from a show that I haven't seen yet. But don't do that, because I might watch that show. Yuko Minaguchi from Tokyo, Japan. And non-anime roles, Shunya, Monochrome Mobius. I forgot. Is she the daughter from Skypia, and then the past, and then is she that daughter maybe? Muse. Videl is Ace's mom. And Trunks is Goldie Roger. What? Really? There was a single lost Senzu in the future that Gohan has, but he gave it to Trunks. She's a daughter of Kolgara that was going to be sacrificed. Well, that was very exciting. The middle episode was like a little bit an in-betweener, but did you ever have a dream? I'm gonna keep playing that damn clip when I do that. No, I won't play the clip. Sorry, when I stumble on my words, I always think about this little kid.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
And then that little smile at the end where you're so proud. Anyway, you're gonna have episodes like that, of course, in a long running shonen, and it was still fun to watch. interactions and stuff like that. So yeah, but the first episode and the last one today, out of these three, the first and the last was definitely so exciting, and the last one was so worth the wait, you know, with the stuff that happened in the middle. Vert says you need to work on the triumph part. He finishes with success, and you always finish with frustration. So I'm looking forward to see what happens next. I really like that Videl is going with, but I do hope that she keeps her promise. If things do get too dangerous, she needs to get out of there. Cause she doesn't even know like how to kamehameha yet, so or like throw a disc to slice a lizard in half. Nothing. So yeah, I hope that if it's necessary, she will go in. But everyone's going, and it feels like, yeah, everyone's together again, a new adventure. It feels exciting like that, and I'm pretty excited to see. You know, we've had the Frieza, who was this kind of ruthless guy, but he was like a business guy too, because he had his underlings and they were like conquering and selling planets. It was like this, you know, businessman. Wasn't he based on like a realtors or something? That's so funny to me. But anyway, so we've had him, and then we had the Cell, which was like, to me, very exciting journey, because I was expecting the androids, but then he had all these forms, and he was Predator, and then he was perfect form, and so that was very exciting. But he was a very different kind of character, and now we have well, first there was Bebedi, who was like a warlock, and he was an evil guy, but then he made something with magic that overwhelmed him and went around destroying planets, and then somehow he sealed him, and then 4 out of the 5 Kais died back then, when people were just starting to walk on 2 legs. And then, so I'm just recapping for myself to know that I understood that and everything. So they died, but then this Kai, that Kaioshin, he managed to defeat Bebedi while Boo was in the ball. But then he had a son called Babidi, and now he's using these 2 guys. So I guess the M on their foreheads is for Majin or something. I don't know. What are your expectations of Boo? So since I know what he looks like, he looks cute. He looks pink. But he's got no reason, no emotion. He's just like a killing machine. Cell had some reason, some rumor. I don't know what the word is, but the rudimentary emotions. So I don't know. It seems like it could be just a little, like, my expectations are evil and cold and maybe more boring than the other 2. But I mean, I have faith in Toriyama will throw something in there to surprise me. But I'm just comparing to what we've had. Now this guy is just pure evil, no reason, no emotion, like something formed from magic. Like, I don't know. It just seems like, it sounds a little like, okay, just I don't know. But he's pink. But I don't know which forms. Like, what Frieza had 7 forms. Cell had forms I didn't know about. I only ever briefly saw the perfect Cell form. So the first 2 was completely a shock to me. So now it's the same with Boo. I don't know what, like, I know maybe about 2 forms, but I don't know where we're gonna start. So I'm pretty excited to find that out. Mugetsu says, Cell is my favorite villain. Him being the embodiment of every guy Goku has fought, making him the perfect, is the entire concept goes against the core theme of Dragon Ball. That's an interesting topic that we could talk about at some point. But maybe not now, because this video is getting a little bit long. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go get some food. Bye.